Another method to solve a system of equations is using the substitution method. What substitution method is taking one equation, picking it up, putting it inside a second equation, and then solving a really big math equation. So that's basically what we're going to do today. Um, I've got two equations. My goal, or at least the first thing that I need to do, is try and get one of the equations to say x equals or y equals. First one already says y equals. Now, I want to know, I just want to kind of understand that this y is the same as that group. Y is 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is y. They're the same thing. So in place of y, I can replace it with 2x plus 1. So my second equation, I have a y. I want to put that group in place of it. And let's see what we get from there. So 3x plus 2x plus 1 equals -9. All right. So in place of y, we put in that chunk 2x plus 1. Now we have one big equation. I want to try and solve for x. So, all right, let's start breaking this down. We have got parentheses. Usually that means we have to distribute something. Is there anything next to the parentheses? No. So we really don't even need those parentheses there. So let's get rid of them. We have 2x and 3x on the same side off to the left over here. Let's just push them together to give us 5x, bring down the 1, bring down the -9. Now, I didn't move the 2x to the other side of the equals or 3x to the other side, so we didn't have to do the opposites here. Same side, put them together like you would any other addition problem. All right, we need to now isolate that x. Start by moving the 1, and then we'll divide. X equals -2. So when we solve a system, we want to come up with a coordinate. That's our goal. We want to find out where we got a line going this way, another line going this way. Where do they meet? I only have half of that. I need x comma y. We need to figure out what is y. So I'm going to take this x and throw it back in one of these. I don't care, either up there or there, whatever is easier. I need to plug it into one of them and figure out what is y. If I plug it in here, I got some work I got to do. But up here, y is already alone. Let's use that top equation. So it's going to say y equals 2 times -2 plus 1, -4, y equals -3. Cool. Still not done. I need to write my answer as a coordinate, -2, -3. That's your final answer for that. When using the substitution method, I'm taking one equation, substituting it inside another, and then taking my answer and substituting it back in so we can find both x and y. All right, what if we don't have x or y solved yet? Well, with that, I have options. I've got 4 different options here. I can get this x alone, which means I got a bunch of work. I got to move this, move that. I could solve for this y. I got to move this group and then the 4. Or I could go to the top problem and say, I can move this 2y over and then x is left alone. I have to kind of do the problem in my head to see what's the least amount of work that I can do. And then let's do it that way. So I need to rewrite this. So let's take care of that. X plus 2y equals 6. I want x to be alone. Minus 2y minus 2y. X equals -2y plus 6. There's that. Okay. It now says x equals. So if I wanted to, I can ignore that. That doesn't exist anymore. You don't need to get rid of it. They're the same thing. They mean that's fine. Now, I have x equals this group. This group is the same as that. I want to pick this up and put it in place of x. I want to now take that and put it right there. So let's rewrite our problem. 3 times this group, negative 2y plus 6, minus 4y, and then 28. Okay, so now we have a little bit more that we need to do here. We have parentheses. Let's get rid of those parentheses by distributing. 3 times 2y, negative 6y. 3 and 6 is going to give me 18. Bring the 4y and 28 down. Let's combine some stuff. These two numbers, they're on the same side. Let's just push them together. Negative 6 minus 4 gives us negative 10. Now we have 1y. Let's get that 1y. Let's get that y alone. It stays put. 18 and the 10 have to move first. So move the 18. Divide y equals negative 1. Okay? Great. It's only half our answer. We need to finish it. So I know what y is. I need to find what x is. So luckily, my first equation, we figured out x equals some equation. I want to take this. Let's plug it in there. I could plug it back into my original. I could plug it back in up here. Doesn't matter. I want my final answer, though, to say x equals. This already starts off that way, so let's rewrite it. X equals negative 2. We're going to put negative y in there, or negative 1, plus 6. So let's just simplify. 2 plus 6, x equals 8. Great. We have these two answers. Let's put it as a coordinate. 8, comma, negative 1. And that's solving a system of equations using substitution.